Hi, this is Derek Murphy from creativity.com, helping you become financially and creatively independent. And this is my 100th YouTube video. I'm kind of excited about that because all of 2014, I was talking about how important it is to make YouTube videos, how I'm going to build my channel, how I'm going to make thousands of YouTube videos. And I just couldn't pull it off. I couldn't get started. It was a huge hurdle for me. Every time I sat down and tried to do a YouTube video, I would kind of freak out or get nervous or sweat and stumble over my words. So I've reached 100 and I've done them all in about a week. And so that's kind of exciting. I think whenever you're starting with something new, the thing to focus on is if you want to build a new skill, you're not going to be good at it in the beginning. So you have to feel comfortable with doing something badly. And that's really hard to do, especially with YouTube, because it's so public and people are watching you fail, watching your horrible videos as you stumble through what you're trying to talk about. And so that's mostly why I had such a hard time with YouTube getting started, but it also just the software and the tools and the resources. I bought a really expensive Yeti microphone that had this high-pitched whine sound I couldn't get rid of. I couldn't figure out how to remove that background noise. I had a couple different cameras. I tried using my iPhone camera. I tried, you record the video and then you upload it to YouTube. There's kind of too much stuff to focus on, and I couldn't get anything finished. And when I got something finished, I wasn't comfortable putting it out on YouTube. Some of the things I found to be able to push through this pain point for me, I'm using Google Hangouts, Google Live Hangouts, because it automatically posts to YouTube and it's instant. So I know that I'm just creating a live hangout, recording. I'm just using a Logitech camera, and it works, pretty well, good enough. The quality isn't perfect. I think I would get better quality if I did a Camtasia video or if I used just my iPhone or something. But in these talking head videos where it's just me talking to the camera, quality is not really that important. Sound is important. So I found I have this, here I'll show you. This is the microphone that I bought, which is a really fantastic microphone, but probably because of my computer, there's some whiny background noise that I just couldn't get rid of, and it was really distracting. So maybe someday I'll get a new computer and that won't be a problem, but for now, I couldn't use it. So I bought this really cheap Taiwanese microphone for $3. And interestingly, it also doesn't sound so great if I use Camtasia or some other screen record. It also has some background noise, which is pretty obvious. And actually, I just learned how to use Camtasia's noise removal filter, and that works pretty well. But for some reason, when I'm using Google Live Hangouts, the sound quality with this microphone is pretty good quality. My voice sounds fine. It sounds better than a lot of other recording software, which is interesting. Depending on which recording software, the sound will change. But mainly, just to get started, I had to focus on creating a lot of content. And you have to be aware that if you're going to do something, maybe the first 100 videos you do are not going to be very good. You've got to do them anyway just to get started, to build up your channel. I mean, before you start doing really high quality videos with great content that get a lot of views, you have to push through that resistance and that barrier of making a lot of videos that maybe you're not very comfortable, maybe you're self-conscious, maybe you don't know what you're doing. Definitely my videos are not great, but now I've got 100 of them, and by the end of another month or two, I could have 1,000 videos. That's going to make a huge difference for my online platform, for my marketing, for bringing new people to find out about creativity and what I'm doing. And hopefully I'll help a lot more people publish their books and make money with Amazon Kindle or make money with their writing. Or later on, I'll be doing a lot of stuff about your art, marketing and selling your art, gallery or direct, because I have some experience with that too. So YouTube is just another way for me to help people, and hopefully that's gonna bring more people back to my platform and help all the other things that I'm trying to do with my business. So definitely, I mean, I'll celebrate my 100th video by rewarding myself, even if I don't have 100 successful videos that are going to get a lot of views and make a big difference for me. I've overcome the resistance that's been troubling me for the past year, And now I feel pretty comfortable starting off to do videos, which is huge because now I can put together video courses. I can do Udemy. There's a lot of things that I can help people with by doing those screencasts or showing people how to design books, how to make websites that I really can't do just talking or just writing books about them, because you can't learn as well from my books as you'll be able to learn from my videos where I'm really showing you how to do things. And the last thing I was going to say is one of the things I had trouble with, I think, is just when you're trying to record yourself talking like this and you have this huge screen here looking at yourself, talking to yourself, that's really distracting and it's hard to watch yourself talk that way. So now when I do a video, I just hit record and I cover up that screen or I hide the screen so you can't see yourself talking anymore. Then you can just focus on the camera and imagine, you're talking to somebody, you're helping somebody. I also think it helps. You can go onto Facebook and you can pull up somebody you feel very comfortable with, a friend that you have a lot of history with, that you're really comfortable in front of, and you can just have that picture of your friend on your screen and just pretend that you're talking to that person, like you're just having a conversation with that person you feel comfortable with and answering their questions or helping them to do something. That'll make your videos a lot more friendly, conversational, and you really won't worry so much about how you look, because you're just focusing on helping them to solve their problems or to give them the information they need to be more successful. So that's one way to make yourself feel a little more confident in front of the camera, but definitely not looking at yourself and not worrying about like where it's going to go. It's interesting. I assume that nobody's going to watch these videos because I don't have a YouTube channel yet, and I'm publishing these on Google Plus, where I don't have I don't have many people on my Google Plus that, at least I don't know who they are because I don't use Google Plus very much. But even just as I publish these videos, even though, it only gets 5 views, I already have people commenting on my videos and giving feedback and thanking me for the content, which is really surprising. I know they're not my best work. I know that I'm new at this. I suck at making videos, but I'm already making videos that are good enough that are getting response that some people are valuing. And that's really exciting because I know once I get better at this, now I have 100 YouTube videos, but I will have 1,000 YouTube videos in the next month or two. And from there, there's so many more things that I can do with that kind of visibility. So I'm excited to be on YouTube and to be starting on YouTube and to have finished my first 100 YouTube videos, which I made in a week. The other thing, the final thing, the ideal YouTube video is less than 5 minutes. So that's 10 videos an hour. Just make a list of the things you're going to talk about. Record for 5 minutes, take a break, even 3 minutes, or 1 minute. You can make 60 1-minute videos in an hour, or you can do 10 5-minute videos in an hour. So if you do an hour a day, you'll easily have 100 YouTube videos a week. You might have many, many more. So just try to focus on it that way. Don't do one video at a time. Once you're set up and you're ready to go, just record for an hour, go through your list, and just hit those topics you want to hit and start building up your content. And doing one a day is great also, but if you're going to learn how to do something that makes you feel uncomfortable, especially if you're doing it as an exercise in willpower to get over those pain points for you, making video was a huge frustration and challenge for me. I just couldn't get started. I would feel nervous. My heart would pound. I didn't want to do one a week, and get better at YouTube video next year. I wanted to do 10 or 20 a day so that I can start making those video courses. I can start putting out that higher quality YouTube material as soon as possible. And the way to do that is to just fail as much as you can, as fast as you can, feel comfortable putting out 100 really shitty videos, because you might need to do that to get to that higher quality stuff and to learn what you're doing wrong and to learn what works and doesn't work. You got to start where you are with what you have and do the best you can. And you're always going to do that with any new skill you learn. So don't be afraid of starting something new that you're not comfortable with, because you never know. Especially if you know it's necessary to grow your business. And YouTube is a really easy win. It's an easy way to build your online traffic and to gain new subscribers and followers. So you really can't afford to avoid being on YouTube, or at least in any market. Like I do a lot about self-publishing and telling people how to publish their books. There's really not that much competition on YouTube, especially for book design and for book cover design. So book cover design is a competitive market, but as far as my like 10 or 20 top competitors, none of them are on YouTube. So once I start doing videos about, book cover design, it'll be that much easier for me to rank #1 on Google as the world's best book cover design artist, just because nobody else is really utilizing YouTube in the way that they should. And so that's why, I'm starting out. It allows you to, if you can corner a market, if you can get that kind of traffic and be those #1 rankings, you'll be able to name your prices. You'll be able to get as many clients as you want. It's easier than trying to advertise or trying to build more products or partner. So it's really something, you always want to learn as many skills as you can, but YouTube is something you really just can't afford to avoid. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you are watching, if you're not watching, I totally understand, because I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm just rambling through these 100 videos. But I hope I'm providing some kind of value, and definitely in the future, my YouTube channel is going to provide a ton of value if you're self-publishing your book. So you might want to subscribe and watch out for further videos that I'm going to be making with tons of free content and valuable resources. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye. This is Derek Murphy from creativity.com, and see you next time.